just tell us, I guess, how the team's mood, how the feeling heading into the NCAA tournament. This is something obviously you guys have been playing toward the entire season, right?
Yeah, we're super excited. Last year we got the 2 seed, but we weren't able to host because of COVID. So we're really excited to host 3 games at home. Hopefully, it always gives us a little advantage playing in front of, the Razorback fans. So we're super excited.
Nick.
Hey, Parker, just after the SEC championship loss, what's the mood in your team right now? Is it put it behind you and gear up to the NCAA tournament? Is there a little more fire now that you guys have that game? What's the mood heading into NCAAs?
I mean, Colby said like we had last night and today just to kind of process it. And from today, just seeing everybody, I think we're ready to make a run in the NCAA tournament. Ultimately, that's our goal for the season. So we're super excited to play.
And coach said that this team is built for a deep tournament run. Why do you think this team could make a deep run in this tournament?
Yeah, so like the SEC tournament, it's 3 games in such a short period. So being able to spread out the games over a few weeks. I mean, we play with such high intensity and are pressing. Not many teams do it. So just being able to play it over the course of a few weeks is to our advantage, I believe. So, yeah.
And what would this mean personally for you to be able to go very deep in the NCAA tournament, possibly make a Final Four, national championship? What would that mean to you?
I mean, that'd be incredible. Something that Arkansas hasn't done yet. And with it being my last season, and same with a few of the other seniors, that would be a huge goal for us to accomplish.
What's your message to your team? Just from the beginning, this has been a long journey. You guys have fought in a lot of games. You've had some heartbreak, but now you're ready to gear up for the most important part of your season. What do you tell your team in moments like this? Because you've been to a few of these.
Just focus on each game. None of the games in the NCAA tournament is going to be easy. So we just need to make sure we focus on each task ahead. And if we do that, I think we can make a run at the tournament.
Thank you.
Jonathan.
Parker, coach was saying that probably no team in America wants to go on a Friday night to Razorback Field and play you guys in the first round. Would you kind of assess it the same way? And if so, what does kind of knowing that you guys have that home field advantage kind of just boost you guys a little bit more going into Friday?
I'm sorry, you cut out a little bit. I wasn't able to hear the whole thing. Could you repeat that?
Okay, yeah, sorry about that. Coach was saying that probably no team in America wants to go play at your field on a Friday night in the first round of the NCAA tournament. Would you kind of assess it the same way? And so, but just kind of a lift does that give for your team, kind of knowing, giving you guys that confidence in the back of your head going into Friday?
Yeah, I mean, no team wants to come to Razorback Field. We have the best fans in the country, and we're going to have all our teammates on the bench. I think we have the loudest bench in the country also, and just being able to play at home on a Friday night is going to be great. So we're super excited to do that, especially hopefully for the first 3 games.
It's a long journey to the NCAA tournament. Is there almost a sense of relief or a sense of happiness that finally, like, the most important part of the season is here, the NCAA tournament? Like, regular season stuff, SEC tournament stuff, that's all fine and dandy, but like this what you guys really care about? Yeah,
I mean, it's bittersweet for me since it's my last season here. Of course, I'm excited that it's here, but it's also hitting me that this is my last couple games as a Razorback. But yeah, we're all super excited.
So knowing that each game could be your last, just kind of how do you approach each game kind of with that in your head?
Just focus on what I can handle and don't let other factors come into play. Don't let my emotions get too much of me. Just making sure that I'm focused on the game and the task at hand.
There's so many good seniors on this team. Do you feel like knowing that each game could be your last, is there kind of, obviously every season is important, but almost like an elevate sense, like, hey, we really have to make this one count? I mean,
yeah, it plays a part of it, but like I said, just focusing on the game. We don't want to. Sorry, can you repeat the question? You keep cutting out, and I'm trying to pick on which to talk about, and I can't quite hear.
Okay, is there an issue with my mic?
I don't know. I can hear a few words and then it kind of cuts out.
Okay. Just the fact that you and so many seniors are on the team, knowing that this could be the last one, is there a sense that you guys have to really make this one count?
Yeah, I mean, just like every other season, we want to make it count. And the past couple seasons, we haven't made it quite as far. But I think having this home field advantage for the first 3 games is going to be huge for us.
Okay, thank you.
Mhm.
Russell,
I'm good.
Josh.
Hey Parker, I know you've talked about in the past a little bit, like specifically when you were injured, that you kind of took on a leadership and coaching role since you weren't able to play, and I know you had that role a little bit this year as well, being the veteran. But with some of these younger players that have stepped up as the years gone on through other injuries and things, any fun developmental stories or anything that you have about, like Aragon or Van Fitch or some of those younger players, of how you've helped them along?
Yeah, I mean, Soph and Van are really talented, and I think it's a little different from where they came from, coming into Arkansas and playing the way we play. Van hasn't necessarily gotten the minutes, I think, that she was hoping, but I'm super excited for her next season because she's an amazing player, and I think she has a great future ahead of her. And Soph has stepped in when we needed her, when Anna was out and then Ava was hurt. So Soph stepped in and played a role really well.
The level of versatility that's been there with this group as well, specifically, you and Taylor and Vanny, who all came in together. What does it say about, the program that you guys from not even game to game, but, different stretches in the game, you can totally shift and play a different position and still able to be successful? How dangerous do you feel like that makes you guys now that you're in the NCAA tournament?
Yeah, I think it makes us very dangerous. I mean, Taylor has played every position on the field, and she's incredible at every single position she plays. And then Haley's our rock in the back. And then I've kind of shifted from a forward to the midfield this year, but it's really great that a lot of our players can play wherever coach needs us.
Did you have a sense in the preseason at all, like, and coach kind of touched on it, he said he felt like, this is the group that can take us on a deep run into the tournament. Was that feeling kind of, throughout the entire squad from the preseason?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, coach always says this group has something different, and we have a really great depth on our bench this year. And I think that's what we're going to need to make a run in the NCAA tournament.
Parker.
Anything else? All right. Thanks, Parker.
Thanks.